This is Industry Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we analyze a different industry. Today, we're looking at 15 things you didn't know about the real estate industry. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get informed. Hello, Aluxers. So great to have you back with us today. We're going to be discovering the 15 things you didn't know about the real estate industry. If you've got money to invest, investing in real estate is always a good idea. Whether to buy yourself another home in a luxurious locale or just acquire a new condo, find some tenants and collect rental fees, you almost can't go wrong as long as you do the research and plan your purchase wisely. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. But let's not waste any more time than we need to and dive into the 15 things you didn't know about the real estate industry. Number 1. The most expensive place in the world to buy real estate is in Monaco. Monaco has always been at the top of the list for expensive real estate, so this is no surprise. In today's market, you could probably buy an apartment about the size of a roomy closet, around 172 square feet, for $1 million. But why is it so expensive? It's beautiful, a tax haven if you're French, and of course it has the Grand Prix. Japan is next on the list, with an average home in Tokyo only being 1,500 square feet and costing upwards of $600,000. New York City can't be left off this list either, as apartments in the desirable borough of Manhattan go for around $3 million for 2,000 square feet. Number 2. The most expensive real estate deal happened in Hong Kong. In November 2017, Hong Kong tycoon and owner of CK Asset Holdings, Li Ka-shing, at the age of 90, sold his Center Tower, the fifth tallest building in the city, for a record $5.15 billion to a group of investors from mainland China known as CHMT, Peaceful Development Asia Property. This is the most expensive real estate deal on record. The beautiful tower is 1.2 million square feet, made entirely of steel and capable of housing office space, retail space, and 402 cars in a parking lot. And a fun fact, the main lobby was used in the Hollywood film The Dark Knight. Number 3. America's richest real estate tycoon is Donald... Nope, not Trump. It's another Donald in California, Don Bren. Bren has a net worth of about $17 billion, which he made with a $10,000 bank loan. You heard that correctly. He literally is a self-made billionaire. His real estate company Irvine owns 1/5 of the coveted and very expensive Orange County and is the largest landowner in California. Not bad for a guy who went to college on a scholarship, served in the Marines, and then took out a small bank loan. His real estate company literally changed the face of suburban California with bedroom communities. Number 4. Mukesh Ambani, chairman of Reliance Industries, built the world's famous Antilia at the cost of $1 billion. Mukesh Ambani, chairman of Reliance Industries, built the world-famous Antilia in South Mumbai, India in 2010 to the tune of $1 billion. The 400,000 square foot tower requires 600 full-time staff members to keep things running smoothly and was designed to withstand an earthquake. It has a garage that can hold 160 cars and 3 heliports. It has a movie theater, swimming pool, and all the bells and whistles you would expect a billionaire to have in their home. The construction of it was received with less than enthusiastic reviews, with many people pointing out that building a home on such a scale while surrounded by poverty might not have been the most sensitive thing to do. It just so happens to be the most expensive house in the world, and if you want to see the entire top 10 list, click in the top right corner to check it out. Number 5. Blockchain applications are disrupting the real estate industry. Blockchain technology, the ability to share databases and essentially information, is set to disrupt the real estate industry. With real-time updates on listings and smoother communication with clients and agents and banks, this could speed up the buying process for all involved. Number 6. Global wealth is on the rise, but real estate investment is declining. But that doesn't mean the wealthy are not buying properties to live in and play in. While real estate as an investment seems to be slowing down in the market, the wealthy all over the world are still looking to buy a second, third, or fourth home. Why is real estate declining as an investment? Smart investors know what goes up must come down, and even the wealthiest are not keen on investing in overpriced properties as an investment if they're not guaranteed a solid moneymaker. Number 7. Real estate agents might soon be looking for new jobs. Blockchain is set to take over the paper trail for real estate, and online companies are popping up offering $400 for broker fees to help you get through the process of buying. This means the thousands of dollars paid out in broker fees could easily be history. These online services could do everything from sending your contract to a lawyer, finding titles and inspections, basically everything an agent would do, but all at your fingertips and for much less. Number 8. Brookfield Management in Canada is the biggest real estate company in the world. Brookfield Management in Canada is the wealthiest property management company in the world. With assets of $195 billion, they are hands down one of the most powerful companies across the globe. Besides owning much of the skyline in Toronto, Sydney, London, and LA, Brookfield is a copious landlord in Berlin, Brazil, and the Bahamas. But besides its land-owning capability, Brookfield is probably the largest purveyor of infrastructure in the world. It owns 18 hydroelectric plants and is the largest independent owner of cell towers. It owns electric power lines in Ireland, wind farms in Chile, and manages 3,600 toll roads in India and South America. Number 9. The most expensive land is in the Suez Canal. This artificial sea-level waterway in Egypt that connects the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea generates about $6 billion every year from tolls. Huge cargo ships cost a lot of money to get from one port to another, so taking this shortcut saves them time and money despite the toll. Thousands of dollars a day are generated by all the waterway traffic on the Suez, making it one of the most valuable waterways in the world. Number 10. 40% of people buying homes for the first time are millennials. Despite being called a lot of things, including lazy, millennials are digging into their wallets to purchase real estate, and many of them are first-time homebuyers. Making up 40% of the market is a pretty big deal, and 65% of them are under the age of 34. If you want to learn some more about luxurious homes in America, you can check out our video, The Top 10 Most Expensive Homes in America, by clicking in the top right corner. Number 11. The tiny home fad is over. Remember when everyone was running out to look at refurbished storage containers to turn into sleek, minimalist tiny homes? Yeah, that's over. Get prepared for sticker shock, because the cost of building your tiny house on average is around $58,000. That doesn't sound like much, right? But you still have to buy the land to put it on. Number 12. The most expensive golf course in the world took $250 million to build. To get to Liberty National, just outside of Manhattan, members have the option of taking a private boat to the 7,353-yard-long course, or take a helicopter, which will land on the course's helipad, where you'll be greeted by a golf cart to take you to your first tee. The joining fee is rumored to be around $374,000. Amenities have added yacht services, spas, and restaurants. Furthermore, construction is set to begin on 900 adjacent homes, which will cost from $1.5 to $5 million each. Number 13. McDonald's is actually a real estate company. Since McDonald's is a chain with restaurants all over the world, you would think they get their profits from the food industry. While their take from the franchisees' food sales is around $9 billion, they actually own $40 billion worth of real estate. McDonald's has been struggling lately, and it would make good economic sense if they started on trying to spin profits off of that $40 billion, rather than hoping the trend of healthy eating goes away. Number 14. Who made the biggest commission off a real estate deal? Conde Nast, the publishing giant, signed a $2 billion lease on One World Trade Center in 2011. Its broker, C.B. Richard Ellis, is rumored to have made $20 to $30 million in commission fees. While no reports of the commission was released, it's safe to say they walked away with a pretty penny for brokering such a lucrative real estate deal. Number 15. China can build a skyscraper in 19 days. Broad Sustainable Building, a prefab construction firm, assembled a record-breaking 3 floors a day in Changsha, Hunan. Using a modular method, this is the first time a skyscraper has ever been erected so fast. The famed Mini Sky City, as it's named, has 800 apartments, office space for over 4,000 people, and boasts 19 atriums. According to the president of Broad Sustainable Building, the structure can even withstand earthquakes. How's that for some speedy infrastructure? Well, Aluxers, that's a wrap on the real estate industry. Now, as always, we would love to hear from you. If you could invest in one type of real estate for the rest of your life, no other, what would it be? Post your answers in the comments below. And as always, for sticking with us until the end, here's your reward, a bonus fact. Number 16. Winchester Mansion was constructed non-stop 24 hours a day for 38 years. Winchester Mansion was built by Sarah Winchester, the widow of firearm magnate William Winchester. This truly was a labor of love and loss. After her husband's sudden death from tuberculosis, and then her infant daughter's death from a wasting disease, Sarah was distraught and sought the advice of a psychic. She inherited $20 million in 1881, the equivalent to $520 million today. The psychic told her that she must continuously build onto her house, so the spirits of the people who had been shot by Winchester rifles would have places to go. Perhaps out of depression or paranoia, Sarah did as she was told, and construction began in 1884 and ended upon her death in 1922, leaving behind 161 rooms, including 40 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and almost 50 fireplaces. Because Sarah did not use an architect, she designed it herself, and there are many staircases that go nowhere and rooms that make you dizzy as she was trying to confuse the spirits that haunted her. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxers. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos, which we recommend you watch next. Thank you for being an Aluxer, and we'll see you back tomorrow.